Okay, so boom, when you put your nose where it don't belong, penitentiary rules in effect. G. Eger Hoover, smack, pow, 1030, and get to fighting with a 33. You don't know what a 33 is, they let me know you ain't never been affiliated. You ain't never been affiliated, I advise you never to become affiliated. Now, if you familiar about when I first got to Turner Center, when I got transferred from Northwest, when I got to Turner Center, I was on close because I still had to finish out my 6 months. That's when I was back there with H. Cool, used to let me get on the phone at Northwest and at Turner Center. So when I get ready to come to the compound, my daddy is in the hole for what's going on with him, Lil Nuts, and JR. When I get to the compound, G. Eger Hoover had just been, I don't want to say removed from the one, or they had to give the one to somebody else because he was hot at the time. I believe Boss Mac ended up with the one. That's the brother that when they asked me who told me that I can do what I want to do with this violation at my discretion because it was my part. That was Boss Mac that I was talking to, and then I can't remember the tall yellow brother, but ooh, I'm just glad I thought about it. That boy, I got some stories about him. But when I get there, I'm in the cell with Murdoch. Murdoch put me on to all the brothers in the pod when we in the cell before I ended up having to do what I had to do to officially be GD in the penitentiary because of whatever went on in the street. So I'm in the cell with Murdoch one day, but I've been hearing about G. Eger Hoover 3. I done seen him once or twice, you know what I'm saying, in these past few days, but he ain't never come speak. Dread that always got his grill in, you know what I'm saying? Always kind of penitentiary fresh, but he had like a grimy look on his face, and he always came off as, I ain't putting you in my business until I really know who you are and what you want. And then at the same time, he probably on the jack already calling home trying to get information about you. Because that's why I call him G. Eger Hoover, because he was big on having secrets on people, which is how he played his card. And this is chess, not checkers. So one day I'm standing out in the park. They done called child time. I'm seeing G. Eger Hoover, because with me and Murdoch in the cell, I'm seeing G. Eger Hoover come down the steps. Murdoch getting ready to come out because he finna go to child. And when they step out, Murdoch speak to G. Eger Hoover. He be like, man, what's up, folks? You going down to the child? Me and G. Eger Hoover done spoke, but we ain't really had no interaction at this point. You know what I'm saying? He walk up, he was like, yeah, folks, what's going on? He speak to me, what's up, Lil John? I speak to him, man, what's up, G. Eger Hoover? You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, what's up? Mom down here to child with her. I was like, man, I'm chilling. I'm finna get ready to get my workout in. He messed with me. He was like, yeah, that can go on the count as your workout as the week. I was like, okay. I kind of laughed because they let me know he be watching me, but he be acting like he ain't really watching me. So when they mobbed the child, Max C come out of the cell. Max C, he came out of the cell. He seen a small interaction between me and G. Eger Hoover. They mob out of the unit and go to child. They speak to Max C as they going out. Max C see me getting ready to work out. He was like, I'm gonna work out with you. But I'm talking to Max C, he talking back, we conversing. We having a whole little conversation. And as we talking, I noticed he tried to pry in on what's going on in the cell between me and Murdoch. He trying to put me up on game with Murdoch. I'm already knowing Murdoch a junkie at this point because he done already asked me, came in the cell and pulled out some cocaine and then try to ask me if I get high. And when I hit him with, I ain't never been high a day in my life, dang, for real, he still doing what he do. He smoked cigarettes, he smoked weed every now and then. Murdoch, it wasn't too much Murdoch didn't do. R.I.P. Murdoch, he died of an overdose. True story. So when Max C talking to me, he really already see penitentiary rules in effect, chess not checkers. He already know the potential I'm finna have as somebody who gonna make moves in the penitentiary. So he already trying to play up under me, make me see everybody else a certain way, as if he ain't the same way, so he can move me in the cell with him. I'm already knowing what time it is. And this before Black James end up in the cell with me. When I moved out of the cell with Black James, this is when I end up in the cell with Max C. So as me and Max C walking, I ask him, what's up with G. Eger Hoover? I'm like, man, what's up with bro? He look at me with this look. What you mean, what's up with him? He want to say something, but he asking me to read in between the lines because he letting me know it's only so much I can say And if I say anything, I need to be able to trust you, because if anything get back to him, it's going to go beyond backbiting. It's going to be some crossing. It's going to be some crossing in the making. Which me coming from the streets already put me up on game on, okay, this the type of dude G. Eger Hoover is. And that's why ain't too many people, they fool with him, but they don't fool with him. And they know what to do and what not to do. How much to say and how much not to say. But in my mind, because me coming from the street, I'm intrigued. Because when you got that kind of effect on people, it's admirable in a sense when you live a certain type of way. It makes you curious as to what this is. Because me, I feel like that's the effect I have on people. So I'm similar to this person. And the way he playing me close, and the way he playing me from a distance, let me know real recognize real. Snakes recognize snakes. Grimy recognize grimy. You know what I'm saying? There's a line you can see in certain people's eyes. I can only go so far. So we got to play this little dance until we get in close proximity to realize, we doing the same shuffle, my boy. We doing the same shuffle. Be careful. Be close. You know what I'm saying? So Maxie say, whatever you do, just don't do no business with him. Going back to, I know Maxie knowing I'm finna bust move. They knowing already what's up with my dad and Jay, I automatically assuming I'm finna be a part of this move. So he running down to me like, man, yeah, because he be taking from people on, he be taking from the folks on the town, cousin them on the town, his family and them, you know what I'm saying? He started really running it down to me. Then he hit me with, that's between me and you though, it's between me and you know what I'm saying? You gonna do what you wanna do, you know what I'm saying? You grown, you know what I'm saying? You gonna make your own choice. He running that down to me. I know you fresh in here, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get to know people, trying to get to know brothers and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you like this, you know what I'm saying? You can't do business with all the folks, you know what I'm saying? Just cause they your folks, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean they your folks, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful, pick and choose who you deal with, you know what I'm saying? Cause some of these dudes, you know what I'm saying, they ain't as loyal as they come out, you know what I'm saying? They gonna say whatever they need to say so they can get what they get, you know what I'm saying? As you could already see what you said, you know what I'm saying, jumped out, you know what I'm saying? Through murder, I caught in the bus, you know what I'm saying? So I chuckle with him a little bit, and I'm knowing this is the beginning phases, because I come from the street. This is the beginning phases of things can get messy. When you fresh in the environment, your eyes and ears is innocent. But by the time information start being swapped, you start finding out things about certain people. You automatically become a part of something you didn't even want to be a part of. Because now somebody can ask you a question, and depending on how solid you are and how you respond, it'll automatically put you in a situation. And sometimes people get so bored, they cool with toxicity and being messy and drama because it ain't nothing else to do. And in this story, you gonna sneak, it could be just as sneaky as a snickle. Boy, all right. You done put yourself in something without putting yourself in something. Because you answering without answering versus saying, nah, I ain't fooling with that. So when Maxie say that, he go in, he was like, man, I'm gonna be, when I got here, you know what I'm saying, I know him from the town, you know what I'm saying, I done did business with him on the town, he run down here, he was like, he was the same way with the guys on the town, you know what I'm saying, that's why I really, you know what I'm saying, the guy fool with him, but really, bro, they really scared of him, bro, you know what I'm saying, we walking, I'm hitting my push-up, right, him hitting my push-up, you know what I'm saying, he do a couple jumping jack, we get the wall, he was like, well, bro, I already know what's up with you. You ain't gonna be worried about none of that. You ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? You ain't slow, so you ain't gonna be going for all that. So by the time we had this conversation, they started coming back in from child. Like I said, I'm curious about who this person is, and you know what I'm saying, and how is it that he done got away with as much as, you know what I'm saying, he done got away with. So my daddy get out of the hole for a little bit. When my daddy get out of the hole, because I moved. I'm in this corner cell with, my daddy get out of the hole for a little bit before that shipping. He give me a little game about Murdoch. About G. Eger Hoover. But his game about G. Eger Hoover wasn't from a sense of fear. It was, or a sense of like warning me. It was them really the type of dudes, once they see who you are and what you want, them the ones who really gonna be solid with you, because there's certain lines they can't cross. They only crossing over those who they know, I'm gonna say, deserve it, or you a coward, you really ain't on what you signed up for, And if I can get it and take it from you, I'm taking it from you. If I can bogart you, I'm gonna bogart you. If I can talk crazy to you, I'm gonna talk crazy to you. I'm really treating you accordingly versus how just because we affiliated or you affiliated with whatever it is you in opposition, now I see right through you. I ain't respecting you on the basis of we connected to the same thing or you connected to something. I'm gonna treat you exactly for who you really are. And then if it come down to it and you feel some type of way, not only am I gonna go in on you, I'm gonna expose you completely, and then I'm gonna let them deal with you, which was his game to the T. So my dad ended up getting shipped. I do some business with Black James in the cell. I get him a charge in, and when I got John on my list, I move in the cell with Maxie. I bust a couple of moves, break bread with him. I move out of the cell with Maxie. I move upstairs in the cell with Than. Now, while I'm in the cell with Than, this is when 1030 started putting me up on game, telling me a little more about Eger Hoover than I knew. Because over time, people started giving you more and more information. 1030 and Eger Hoover was super close. But Eger Hoover had things on 1030 and they got high together. Like, so he treated 1030 with respect, but he also treated him like a flunky. At the end of the day, you're going to do whatever I tell you to do when I tell you to do. If I tell you to go over there and run and do this, you're going to run and do that. So Eger Hoover and 1030 get into it one day. 1030 come to my cell. Hey, Joe T, bro. Hey, let me holler at you. Come on in, bro. Man, he popped up. Man, bless his cell, man. Hey, folks, what you got going on, bro? Man, ain't doing that. Hey, let me holler at you, sell it one-on-one real quick. I said, all right, bet that. You good, folks? Yeah, I'm good, white folks. He stepped out and said, man, bro, I'm in the cell a while ago. Look, only reason I'm telling you this, you know what I'm saying, just in case, I don't even know what bro got going on. So I'm in the cell, I'm finna break down, I'm finna count the box, right? I'm finna count the box. Eger Hoover come over here because I told him the box was shut down. Yesterday before countdown, right? He come over here trying to get something. I'm telling him the box shut down. He done hit me with the, all right, I see how you want to be. I'm already knowing what time it is. I'm finna have to deal with him in the morning, right? So I'm finna have to tell him what it is, but I knowing I gotta get this together. So he come up here this morning talking about he trying to get him a cigarette, whatever it is, trying to get something to smoke. He asked me, can you get something out of the box? Whole time, bro, he got some weed, right? You know what I'm saying? I know he got some weed because Black Giant came and hollered at me. He was trying to trade something out. And then when I traded it out to him. I'm asking what he finna get ready to do. He said he finna go down there and trade that because Eger Hoover didn't want to give him no weed for what he was trying to trade. So he come up here and trade some brown with me or whatever. But anyway, he go down there, trade it, whole time, then gonna come up here and say, just to try to, you know what I'm saying? So I had already wrote off. Hear what I'm saying, Josie. I had already wrote down because somebody asked me, you know what I'm saying? They told me they needed somebody out of the box, but they had to run. They was in the child, they worked in the child house, whatever. So I done already wrote this down. So this morning, the person came because the police wouldn't let him come up here last night. The police came because it was last minute. I couldn't get it to him. He come up here this morning, come to get it. I guess he wasn't even tripping. Eger Hoover shit. He mobbed out of his head, he got it in his hand. Eger Hoover come right up behind him, Joe T. Come in, hey bro, let me get more room. I tell him the box shut down. He talking about, so you just, boom. I try to explain it to him. He thinking I'm lying to him. He talking about how much you owe the box. He trying to ask me what I owe the box, everybody who owe the box. So first, Joe T, y'all know you ain't really, you know what I'm saying, they owe like $6 or $7. So I'm gonna get that, you know what I'm saying, from everybody. I'm gonna go holler at all the guys. But I don't know what bro got going on. Like he trying to crawl me out just cause, like, you know what I'm saying, the box really shut down, bro. Like I get so tired of bro. Like, bro done did so much, bro. Here you go, right here. Bro done did so much. He got to get me on his side, and he got a vent about being a sucker to an extent. And now the very person that you know a lot of dirt that he done pulled off, still treating you like, I don't care what you got. Now you realizing, dang, you thinking we know dirt on each other, I know dirt or I know more dirt on you, it means a certain level of loyalty. No, it really don't. And then, man, how many times he done been in the city, bro? I'm talking about call folks on the town, bro. Bro, yeah, I got this move, I got the police on. Whole time he going through somebody else, finna do this and finna do that, then getting the bomb. Come up here, you know what I'm saying? We break down. Commercial break me, please. For all those who've been asking about the podcast, two grown men having a conversation, we back at it. If you ain't already done want to subscribe, go over and hit that subscribe button and go over and check out the content that we've been dropping. I promise you it's going to bless you. Check this out. I got a lot of homies who think God allowing them to sell dope. That's why I had to say that. I know a lot of people personally who have said things. I know women who are in prostitution who think these are their blessings and it's coming from him. I have had several of these conversations. I know scammers who these are my blessings. I know somebody on the internet right now who's a huge scammer and saying this is a blessing from God. No, you and then they dress it up by saying they able to do this for their kids, help other people. It's not God. That is deception. Matter of fact, it's actually a lack of faith in him truly too, because you won't walk away from the thing that you think is supplying you that is not connected to him. And you won't do something righteous because we live in a world when you try to do righteous, it seems like a pressing down and it's hard to get out of it. So you have to.
You believe you have to.
Yeah. You believe you got to finagle your way to get to make this happen. But it's going to go back to fruit. If you want to distinguish a calling and something coming from him, it has to contribute to his kingdom.
Yeah.
I don't care about how big your house is, your car, how many people you gave some money to, how many people you done gave turkeys to during your pagan holidays or whatever the case may be, gave bikes away, backpacks when school started. All of that sounds good. But if you in the word, it has to contribute to his kingdom. He said, seek ye first his kingdom and his righteousness, and then all things will be added unto you. So if you look at the scripture and you say, well, that person's blessed. Is it kingdom? Is it tied? Now, I ain't saying everything. Is there some kind of kingdom commitment somewhere? Because everybody got their process. You can get your stuff and still have some things going on internally, but get to a point of realizing I need to make sure I'm tied in with, aligned with him.
Submit my will to his.
So, yeah. And then you need to look at the righteousness, going back to what you're saying. Is what's going on any form of righteousness? Before I moved out here, bro, before TikTok took off, I went a year straight. I'm talking about trying my best to do it right. And it seemed like it was just so slow. I was making progress for sure, but it just seemed so slow. And I'm used to.
Yeah.
I'm in the mall. One of my old sellers.
He give me 2-3 thimbles, bro. 2-3 thimbles, knowing I know what's going on. Been a couple times where I done did something too, and then he'll call them people, telling people the police got the bomb and if he can, man, it's secure for sure. This time he ain't gonna answer. I'm talking about people getting in the bomb again. Joe, I'm talking about he done told me stories on the town. I'm talking about folk them down there on the bottom of the hill. They brothers and man, bro. I'm talking about folk done did so much the whole time. I'm just telling the box shut down, bro. Then he got some green. I don't even know why folk be acting like that. Like, I don't know if he be high or what. Oh, he just spilling the bean. I said, what you want me to do? Man, bro, I'm just coming to tell you what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Just in case he do, you know what I'm saying? Cause bro, I'm gonna plead my case at the, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna plead my case, bro. I'm like, for real, bro, I ain't trying to get no violation just cause he mad, bro. Like he this personal, bro, but he knowing I'm connected to the box, which is connected to the guy, so he trying to run it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know what I'm saying, what's going on, bro. I say, how much do you owe the box? I'm about 40, I'm like $40-something dollars. I said, $40-something dollars? That's what I'm saying, bro. He already know that, bro. I said, why you just didn't go on and give him something, bro? Man, bro, bro, I already know how he is, bro. He be feeling like he doing that because he know he got me, bro. So I be trying to, sometimes I don't be wanting to give him that kind of power over me. I said, well, yo, best bet next time, if you know that and he finna play, just go on and give it to him, bro. And then you can figure the rest of that stuff out later. That's small thing to a giant. yeah, you right though, bro. But sometimes I be just thinking, bro, he ain't gonna be on that, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Joe T, it's Eger Hoover. I said, what's up, folks? He said, man, what you got 10:30 in there with you? I said, 10:30, look at me, I look at him, we look at each other. He said, man, you watching me, bro. I said, yeah, what's up? Hey, come holler at me real quick. Pop the door. I popped the door. What's up, folks? He come in. Man, Blessing said, what's up, 10:30? What you in here doing? Man, folk, I'm just saying, bro, what you did earlier, bro, it wasn't even straight. He said, oh, now you want to get loud because Joe T in here. No, bro, it ain't nothing like that, bro. I just ain't trying to get no violence. He said, bro, you need to pay that money. You owe the box. He said, all right, cool. You had the box locked down. I went in there and dude, he verified what you said, cool. But at the same time, bro, it wasn't nothing but a couple of dollars, bro. 10:30 said, but bro, you got some weed, bro. Why not just? He said, how you know? Why you worry about what I got and how I got it, bro? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. If I came up to Larry, asking Larry for something, I'm trying to do something for you. You don't know what I got going on, bro. It could have been somebody in need. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to grab that for because you said the Bible shut down, but I'm coming up here. I'm like, I'm going to go get that for you. Boom, boom, boom. I could have been making, you don't know what was going on. 10:30 say, what is that? What was going on? It don't matter what was going on, bro. You already knowing you in the bag. I said, hold on, TP for it. TP, folks. Eger Hoover say, now hold on, Joe T. I said, no, TP. That was up. I said, look, check this out. The box was closed down. You came up here at 10:30 or something. He said the box was closed down. Evidently, you just said you want to holler at the person. I don't even know why you did that though, folks. You want to holler at the person, verify what 10:30 said. I said, bro, you ain't even have to do all that. I said, bro, we the guy. I said, bro said the box was shut down, I said, bro, you could have came and asked me for whatever. If it wasn't but a couple dollars, you could have went and asked youngster right next door to 10:30. You could have, you could have went and asked youngster. You could have went and asked PK. You could have went and asked. It was several brothers, bro. I feel where bro coming from, bro. You got your foot on his neck right now. As I'm talking to him, I'm looking out of my peripheral at 10:30. What 10:30 realizing is why he letting Joe T do that. He don't let nobody, because he ain't got nothing on me. He ain't got nothing, he ain't got to do nothing but respect my delivery and what I'm saying, because you ain't finna hold nothing over my head, and on top of that, this is chess, not checkers. It ain't that he let me get off on him. It's also, I'm gonna respect Joe T because Joe T is one of them people I'll need to an extent. He'll have something going on. We might have a disagreement, not talk to each other, but Joe T gonna have something going on. So I'm gonna act like we playing politics right now. So Eger Hoover saying, you right, but still, bro, that box, he got that box shut down, bro. When you give them number 10:30, say, bro, I'm finna take care of the box today, bro. I'm gonna take care of the box today, bro. The box gonna be open, bro. If you need something, bro, come holler at me. Eger Hoover say, bet, I'm finna mob out. Come holler at me when you through 10:30. Boom, we take it, boom, look. He mob out and said 10:30 say, he would never let nobody. You and probably one other PKs in here, probably the only brothers that can really hold bro accountable, bro. He ain't and youngster. Other than that, bro, I don't know what bro be on. Because you just mentioned brothers, he ain't got nothing on. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. I said, so what you finna do? Man, so, bro, can you let me hold them? I said, what? Man, bro, look, I just need to hold it. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I need to put that in there just in case the brothers come in there, bro. Bro, I got you if you ever, you know what I'm saying? I just need to put that in there in case the brothers come in there. I said, how much is it, bro? Man, look, 40 something, just give me like 40, you know what I'm saying? 40 and some change. Bro, all right, bro. I'll break it down there. He said, nah, don't do it like that. I'm gonna have what's name come up here. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, what you? He said, bro, I gotta be prepared, man. You already know, bro. Everybody know how bro is, bro. Bro be tripping. So he mild out of the cell. I'm familiar now with how Eger Hoover moved. I done did business with him. But I done heard 4, 5 brothers now say he done called the town, got a bomb, called back and said that the bomb didn't make it. Me, commercial break me, please. When I was hustling on the streets, I had the mentality of, I'm going to take it, flip it, and then figure out somewhere else to go because it keeps more money in my pocket. I ain't got to pay back the plug what he fronted me. This is profit to me. All of this is profit. And it never worked out, which I didn't bring over into my new life now and how I move and how I get down and how I treat people, because I know character is number one, integrity is another thing, and then your credit gotta be on point. Like your name, like how you move and do things gotta be A1. Even your word. If you say you gonna do something, you gotta turn around and do that. If you say I'm gonna call you at 10, you gotta call it 9:55, just because it's gonna build who you are with time. But you got to be careful of people who will do that just on the strip to get enough building credit with you. So when they do come in and ask for a whole lot, they run off with the bag, which was a part of Eger Hoover game. If he playing close to you, he might be preparing for the big take so he can go on about his business. So a 33 move in our pod that's a cousin to one of the guys that he done ran off on with a QP. The cousin he get there 10:30, let him get on the jack. 10:30, of course he listening, but he ain't listening. The homeboy say, because they all know each other from time, the homeboy called his cousin, who is the guys that Eger Hoover done ran off on a QP on. He telling him, man, bro, I done got situated now. Pardon me, you know what I'm saying? I got to move, cousin. He tell him, you can pay for it. I ain't taking no more penitentiary losses. Last time I sent the QP in there, you know what I'm saying? The police got it like, man, I ain't trying to do that. And he asked, hey, who you done sent the QP? He bring up, it was Eger Hoover. He was like, man, and then I know he ain't lying, bro. Like, he showed me the paperwork and anything. So it's risky sitting that in there, bro. If you want to buy something, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, bro, I ain't got nothing right now, bro. They done moved me, boom. I'm trying to get this going on and that going on. He was like, man, QP, bro, come on, bro. Man, send me a little quarter or something to do. He was like, man, bro, right now, everything tight. You know what I'm saying, bro? If you want to buy something, bro, I ain't trying to send nothing nowhere right now, bro. I got to take care of my girl, my kid, my mom and them, bro. I ain't got nothing for free right now, bro. You caught me at a bad time, but, bro, if you want to spend some bread, you know what I'm saying, I might can show you some love, bro. You going to have to put something on something. I just can't send it, bro, and then something go wrong because it ain't guaranteed, bro. Man, that was so cool. He get out the phone. He was like, damn, man, they sent Eger Hoover a QP here, a quarter, man, and done got popped down like that. 10:30 hit him with the when? Man, that was Cuz just said, he said, you know what I'm saying, he said the folk, you know what I'm saying, said the boom. Then he run the rundown, he gonna do this and do that for the folks, and boom. Same rundown. 10:30 say, I don't remember nothing like that. I ain't never showed no write-up, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, on us, you know what I'm saying, you gotta show stuff like this so we can know what's going on when you going down there to the D-boy, bro. I ain't never got popped, you know what I'm saying? And he always got somebody in the cell with him, don't take a charge, and he ain't finna get his hand dirty and go nowhere and pick up nothing. He was like, I don't even see how, you know what I'm saying, folk, I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that happening. Cuz was like, that was a bet that he mob out of the cell, go holler at some of his homeboys and try to, this was however long ago before me. It just done caught up. So he go holler at the homeboys. One of the homeboys work wherever he got access to a computer.
Should break me, please. And if you ain't watched Traps on Tubi, go check this out.
And outside of the trap, D to the ALLAS. Should've never been standing outside of the trap.
Take somebody to jail.
Somebody get on the motherfucking ground.
Get the fuck out of my yard.
Don't make the same mistake your daddy did.
And to spin back quick, can't wait another day. Don't stumble up in that, fumble up in that, mumble nothing by traps. No telling lies, don't televise, stay humble up in them traps.
One day a nigga wanna get out of this shit, man. But I don't know what it look like outside of this. To holler at the staff member to pull up the computer, Eger Hoover ain't got no write-up history of having no getting caught with no quarter pound. So at that point, he done started going around just saying little stuff, you know what I'm saying, about Eger Hoover taking, you know what I'm saying, that it's done started bouncing around. I'm in the cell with Eger Hoover. I'm talking to him, he talking about, we converse, we having a whole little conversation about what's going on the compound, how things moving and how things going and this and that at the time. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys not gonna know, hey, folk, what's up, bro? Come on in. Man, bless his hell, man. Boom. Bro, what going on with 33? Bro, they got your name in their mouth. Jigga Hoover stand up in Who got my name in their mouth? Man, little cuz run around talking about, you know what I'm saying? You done called and got something on the tail from one of the guys who was supposed to break bread, you know what I'm saying, with the guys and the box and this and that, and you ran off on this and you showed the homeboy right up and cuz in, he done pulled up. Jigga Hoover say, do what? He was like, yeah, he was in the cell at 10:30, you know what I'm saying, when it boom. Jigga Hoover, come on, Joe T, boom, we mob out of the cell. I mob out of the cell. He, hey, see, down, I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. All right, what's up? Everything straight, cuz, everything straight. Man, I'm walking with Eger Hoover. I'm walking, I was like, what's up? I was like, what we doing? He was like, man, 10:30, tripping, man, put my business out. Well, he don't even know what's going on, like, for real. They was like, man, I'm like, what we? He was like, man, Joe T, just get the dough. Get the dough? Bruh, I'm walking with you on some AA business. You talking about get the dough now. I'm like, I am security, but you walk now, you treat me like I need to be. But I'm trying to see what's going on. So when we mobbing up there, I don't get the dough. I just get on point and keep walking around because I don't want it to look like something you already done hollered out loud, got everybody attention. So when he go in the cell, boom, I keep mobbing. Max C coming up the stairs, he was like, man, what's going on? I said, I don't know. He was like, why the 33 saying, brother, I took something from one of the guys one time and this and that. I was like, bro, I don't know. I ain't saying nothing at this point. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, and I'm walking. You can hear him at 10:30 arguing in the cell all the way on the other side of the unit. Max C say, bro, you need to go in there and tell them to come. I said, you go in there. I said, he told me I'm standing on point. I said, as long as ain't nothing. I said, bro, I'm good. At that point, Jigga Hoover mob out of the cell. When he pushed the cell door, boom, it hit, because the water thing is right behind the door, depending on what cell you in. So it, boom, it sounded out real loud. He was like, man, nobody talking about nothing with me. And y'all don't even know what's going on. Like, I ain't paying now, sucker. I ain't paying now, sucker. So as he walking, I still ain't saying nothing. Max C say, folk, what's up, folk? What's up? See, done it. Well, hey, cuz. Because now, I don't know, he throwing out this sucker word. So Jigga Hoover mobbing down the step. Me and Max C go down the step. Black James done came out of the cell. He do like this here. 10:30, closing the door. He don't even come out. I tell Max C, I said, go down there and holler at Jigga Hoover. I'm finna go holler at 10:30. So I mob back up, boom, go over and holler at 10:30, boom, boom, boom. Hey, folks, he come on in, bro. Pah. I bless his cell. I said, what's up, folks? Folk put his hands on me, bro. I said, who? Man, I ain't even finna get into all that, Joe T. Bro, no, he don't be straight like he be tripping, bro. He don't be taking care of the business like he be saying he gonna be taking care of the business. Now he mad at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now he mad at me because they really do cuz feel like he done got over on his cousin. I said, what happened? Man, evidently, so look. I let the homeboy get on the phone, call the cousin, who done sent Eger Hoover something in here, and evidently what Eger Hoover done lied about something. He done made it like, you know what I'm saying, he didn't get the bomb, said he got it right up, they done pulled it up. He run everything down. He come up here talking about, I done put somebody in his business. I ain't putting nobody in his business. Evidently, Eger Hoover done already been hearing something that was going on. He just ain't said nothing yet. The 10:30 name done popped up again. He gonna come up here talking about the homeboy, cause the brother didn't say this when he came and said it. He came here talking about when I got off the phone with him, said I told the homeboy, you know what I'm saying, I don't remember Eger Hoover getting no write up. I don't say Eger Hoover didn't say that in the sale, so evidently this already been just festering and been going around. He just ain't, but at this point, now the third, it's probably finna. So by the time I come out of the cell, the 33 down there, funny folk them down there, everybody down there, right? I tell 10:30 to stay right there, boom. I come down, I'm going down the step. I hear C Donnie, man, hey, cuz, hold that, man. We ain't been, watch that real quick. Boom, I popped it up. Man, bless his cell, boom. The little homie ain't in the cell. some of the Crips in there, some of the 33s in there, and the guys in there. Eger Hoover say, man, I don't care nothing about nothing. Whoever run around here got my name out, cuz, go and line them up, cuz. See, done. Now, I'm just trying to find out what's going on with cuz. Why cuz even run around here doing it, you know what I'm saying? I understand that he could, but come on, man. We in the penitentiary, and cuz, man, matter of fact, just go get cuz. Eger Hoover say, yeah, cause I ain't paying no punk. See, Don say, oh, do he owe you owe cuz? Who you calling the punk first and foremost? See, Eger Hoover, you done said a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot of things, but then you throwing out this punk, man, you ain't finna pay no punk. Man, hold on, ain't nobody on it. Come on, who you talking about, cuz? Cuz, who you talking about? He was like, man, just get him over here. So they go get the homeboy. The homeboy coming to say, Eger Hoover say, what's up, cuz? You wanna see me? This is Eger Hoover. Whatever he say at this point, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And the folks ain't even gonna have the green light. Cuz and them finna have the green light. Cuz and them say, he was like, man, cuz, I'm just trying to see what's up with you, cuz. Cuz everybody be talking about you be Eger Hoover say, y'all pat him down. He ain't talking about nothing. I'm gonna put my hands on them and tell you what's up. Man, Eger Hoover, hey, Joe T, come, boom, pat him down, boom, pat. We step out, Eger Hoover, when they get through fighting, Eger Hoover pop the door, cuz, come in. The homeboy still in there. TP. The homeboy is still in the cell. They come, we go in the cell, man. Bless his head. Hey, what's up? What's up? So what's up, Ed? We good, everything straight? Yeah, cause what I was trying to tell him is, the folk on the town, man, folk a punk, man. Folk messing with transgenders, man. Folk, and then so when I called him, they done told me all this. He already know what's going on with him. So even when I told him I was trying to get it, he running all of this down. So even when I told him I was trying to get it, he already know he ain't had no choice but to send it to me. So when he sent it to me, I ain't sending him nothing. But now since he want to act like, you know what I'm saying, somebody done did it wrong, I'm finna call out there on the town and tell them what's up with your cousin. The homeboy stand up. Man, I ain't know what was going on, cuz. I ain't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. I ain't know that what was going on at the time. Like, that's my family, you know what I'm saying? He was just trying to say, like, somebody took something from him. So I was just trying to see what's up. But at the same time, whatever cuz got going on, that what cuz got going on. But, man, I'm done with it. I'm finna wash my hand with it. See, Don say, hey, cuz, so you ain't know. So you sitting there wondering why the folks ain't paying the folk, like, it wasn't supposed to be something behind it, and now you basically done had, you done got a, come on, cuz, you basically done got a 101 for a whole punk. Come on, cuz, come on about the sale, cuz. We good, appreciate that, man. We rolled out. Boom, they mobbed out of the cell. Eger Hoover say, man, I ain't paying no punk, man. I don't care if he is the folk. I'm finna call out there on the town and tell brother, nigga, brother already know what's going on. He got to move out there. They know he got a little plug out there. That's the only reason why they still cool with him. But they already know bro be mess with them boys out there on the town, man. So when I called him and told him that what I wanted, he ain't had no choice but to send it. Because if I called out there like I'm finna get ready to do, he already know what time it is. And so he want to talk about it. Then he run, then 1031, sit up there and say what he done said about me. I already knew 1030 had said it. But I was just trying to see how it was going to play out. Because one of the homeboy pulled up on me the other day, talking about 1030 done told the homeboy that you done took something from one of them. Ain't no way you got to write up this, and that, and cuz done did this, and cuz done did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with 1030, what he got going on, but he need to stay out my business, putting his nose in the business. And man, he don't even really know what's going on. That's why I took it from him. So if you want to call out there and tell the folks I done took something, make sure you tell the folks that he got something going on with some boys out there and see what the folks say. Because the folks already doing what they doing to him on the strip for because he plugged in. I ain't finna be playing these games with y'all, man. They tripping, man.